Everyone, today I'm going to share with you my presentation with my research topic for my EM project. So first, my presentation is simply divided into 3 parts. First, I will introduce my topic to you, and then we will review several research articles together, and then finally I will make a conclusion for them. So in summer, Hong Kong is very hot, and many hundred thousands of people will go to different beaches in Hong Kong to enjoy the sun, sand, and water. And I think this one, you know, that is Repulse Bay is one of the popular beaches in Hong Kong, and it looks clean. Well, but what about this? Will you prefer to go there? I think you definitely won't even want to go there. It's significantly highly polluted. But however, look at this. I think this one is okay, isn't it? The water is clean and the sand are so tiny, and it's beautiful beaches. But however, according to the Environmental Protection Department, these beaches called Anglers has been ranked in the poorest in water quality in 2008. So, do you know why? So, here this guy, Mr. Wong, has just explained it. Hong Kong, the sewage are just discharged into the seawater, and with just a very primary treatment, and then the sewage here remain lots of waste particle and also the bacteria and virus, and therefore the beaches are also contaminated with these things. So here comes to our topic. We are interested to study the risk of people swimming and that they related to they swim in Hong Kong beaches. So here let me explain briefly explain the research step for you. First, we select several beaches in Hong Kong, and then we sample water over there, and together we will interview beaches goer, both including the swimmer and non-swimmer, so that we can make the comparison between them, and then finally we collect all the data and then analyze them, and then so that we can draw a relationship between them. So here in the following parts, we will look at some of the similar study together. So first, due to the nature of my research, we have to know about how to assess the water quality, and then I think some of you may have an idea on it, and there is a common practice that is to count the number of coliform bacteria inside the water, and it is being adopted by our Environmental Protection Department also. And just count the number of these kind of bacteria inside the water, and then we can assess the water quality. But however, we only use this single factor is imperfect. Some research, other research state that turbidity of water is also a good indicator to reflect the water quality. So, you may also interested in the common types of symptoms that people or scientists related them due to the swimming in the beaches. And there are 4 major types. There are gastrointestinal symptoms, respiratory symptoms, and eye elements, and also the ear element. And among these 4, the gastrointestinal symptoms are the most popular one, which just include a symptom like vomiting and diarrhea. So there is another finding done by this Kuhn in 1995. He found that the risks are 3 times higher for the swimmer than non-swimmer to develop symptoms, and also especially for the eye symptom is about 30 times more. And it's mainly the red eye or allergy of the eye. So in 2006, this guy conducted research in 28 beaches in Southern California. It doesn't not only relate the draw the relation between the swimmer in the beaches and also the health problem. It also related to the money loss of a country. It stated that there is a great money loss due to people who go to see doctor after they swim in the beaches. And then the most recent ones, Alexander, done in 2009. He particularly do the research focus on the children, and he found that children who swim will have a higher risk to develop, to get a health problem in the beaches. So those symptoms are vomiting, diarrhea, and also lack of energy. So after reviewing these study, I want to just state out some problems that are associated with this study. First, this kind of study, they have too many assumptions that have make the research done in a very convenient way, and then but actually there are many variable factors that can influence the results. For example, the density of the swimmer. You know, many people cramming together, and then the disease may be spread overall among them. And also, one study particularly studied the effect to the children, and I was also interested to compare the risk between children, adult, or even the elderly. What the risks among them are the same? So we want to do this. And then also, besides pathogens, the article, the research paper I've read are all focused on the pathogen causing disease. But how about other potential disease causing material? For example, the heavy metal and chemicals. So these may also interesting for me to study. And in conclusion, I think many previous study has just convinced us that people swimming in beaches will have a high risk of getting diseases. And for present study, I'm going to conduct the research in 3 top popular beaches in Hong Kong. And as the problem mentioned before, and for my research, I will do this kind of improvement listed here. So, and finally, there are other detailed referencing of my review article. So, yes, the end of my presentation. Thank you.